Okay. So we want to start a discussion now that we know that research is that aspect or concept that guides us in decision making, not just on academic purposes, but also on personal life, on social life, political life, and everything. So we are going to run through this module through a discussion-led approach. So we will be discussing, like, given the groups to discuss. So eventually we have too much, but we shall have to compress it and make sure that within these 4 weeks we have covered everything. So this is how the module is going to run. I'm going to begin this weekend. I will be giving the preamble, and then we will now take up with the group discussions. I'll moderate the group discussions. So along the way, you will be required. We shall do a test, an online test, but also we shall also do a practical bit. So that means that in the next 4 weeks, each one of us is going to identify a topic, a research topic, and write a proposal on that topic. So for the beginning, we're going to learn about the elements of chapter 1 of the research proposal. And so for element statement, you go such that by the third week, we should have finished all the elements of the proposal. And then the 4th week, you're able to submit a proposal. And so that proposal will be your CAA to constitute your CAA. It won't be a very long proposal of 100 pages, but a snapshot proposal of less than 30 pages. The purpose about it is that this concept being practical, as you learn it theoretically, you also go write it. And so it enhances your level of understanding and comprehending all the steps that we do. And then in the last week, we shall have an MCQs test, which we shall do online. And so brace yourself for the next 4 weeks. We are going to do both things, theory and practice. And so you will be using a bit of your weekdays to do the writing, and then the weekends we do the theory. We do the theory learning, and then over the week, at your free time, you do the writing. Eventually, I will be guiding you all the way through until when you have something done. So that's how the research is, the module is going to run. Please do not hire an expert to write for you. I know people who are like me. I don't have money, so you just go to the streets of Wandegea, you get somebody to write for a proposal, and then you submit. I will know, because how will I know? I know what I've taught in class, and that person who did not attend my class will not know what I have taught you. So what I want you to present is what I have taught you, and so your work should appear in the way that we have attended in class. So this is the content outline for our discussion today. Also, last thing before we start, be ready to attend long classes, please. Every Saturday, we are going to have very long classes. The reason is that we're not attending classes on Friday evening. And so the lessons we should have on Friday evening, we'll be compensating them on Saturday. That means that our Saturdays are going to be a little longer than usual. So always have your tea nearby. Okay. Okay, so of course, I know this is not a new thing, so we shall do the discussion. I will ensure that we all participate in this. So let us start from number 1, the definition of research. So everyone will talk. This time, please be near your mics. I will be calling out the names such that we have everyone participating. If you don't talk, that means you're absent. And your absence is punishable. Okay. Let us start from Wamono. Bosco, Nasul. In your opinion, what is research? Ramon, are you there? I don't want people who come and park here. You log in class and you go and tend to your business and you're not there. Okay, go ahead.
According to my understanding, research is all about finding new information about existing problem, or it cannot even be a problem, or just finding out information about something of interest or some topic of interest, so that to improve life or for other reasons.
Okay, thank you. It's about finding out something. Stella Naziwa, what's your opinion?
Okay, according to me, I think research is about experimenting more or investigating about something.
Investigating about something. Good. Sharon, do you have a different idea? Nansuja?
I think research is an attempt to find out problems and then solutions to them. That's what I think.
Finding about problems and then solutions. So eventually there has to be a problem and then you're trying to look out for a solution. So naturally, human beings are curious. We are born with the sense of inquisitiveness, as that's a common characteristic of every human being. We always want to know, we want to inquire about something. You know, even when a child is born, on the first day of birth, something touches their lips, they open the lips and they want to know what is it that is passing through my lips. You know, curiosity, you know. After some time, you know, the child begins they always want to explore. Characteristic of a human being, we always want to know and brace ourselves with what is happening within your life, within your family. You know, things are not going well in your marriage, you're asking what is happening. So you get curious, you begin to ask questions, you know, and on daily basis, thousands of questions go through our minds, you know. From the time you woke up in the morning, there must have been a question that went through your mind. Chirumira, did you have any question this morning that went through your mind? You share with us.
Yes, sir. I had a few questions. Me being a father, my son, the whole of night has been waking up and crying. So I've been wondering why this guy not sleeping well. Yes.
Yeah, so that is not about family. So every time you wake up and there's something that taxes your brain and you don't have an answer, a question automatically comes. Why is this boy disturbing me all the night? Is he sick? Is he bothered? Is he having a demonic attack? You know? And so you try in the morning now, when you wake up, you begin to look out for solutions. First solution, you go and touch on him. One check. Is he having some fever? Is his temperature raised? You ask him questions. Are you sick? Are you feeling well? You know? And so every time we wake up with thousands of questions. And all those questions, some of them have answers, others do not actually have. So like I've said, research, another word for research is investigation. And it means again and again, then research means finding out, you know. So you will find that whenever you search and then you go and search again and again, then we call it what? Research. That means that when you do an investigation over and over, then it qualifies to become what? Research. So research is that process which attempts to achieve systematically and with the support of data to answer a question. I've talked about resolving a problem or understanding a phenomena. Like for children's case, the child was sick, that's a phenomena. You want to understand. And so you may want to take the child to the clinic and test whether the child is sick, or consult somebody, to find out whether exactly, or even before you go, then you ask the child or ask the mother what is happening. So having some understanding about a phenomena, it is a research. There is a problem, you want to resolve it, you may need to do research. But in this case, we want to be as systematic and as possible, and we want to look out for data, and that data gives us the evidence. So it's not wolokoso, no transfer of ideas here and there. So in a nutshell, we're saying that research is a systematic collection, analysis, and interpretation of data to generate either new knowledge or to answer a certain question or resolve what? A problem. Our time is about to run out for this time. So research is not about gathering information or just carrying facts from here and there. It is about getting data, assuming Paul, somebody came and told you, you know what, your child is sick, maybe there is a certain old woman yesterday was in a shrine, was bewitching your child. You may ask a question, which old woman is that one? So that means that you want to find out more. You want to collect data. Otherwise, if somebody just came and told you a rumor, you cannot take it as concrete evidence. But you may need to seek deeper and deeper to dig out more. So why do we do research? Please also feel free to ask me questions along the way. Sarah N, why do we do research? And then Roy.
Hello.
I'm
here.
Yes.
Mr. Ejalu, yes. We do research sometimes to find out new facts or to confirm what is there. Maybe you have a particular something you want to find out, so you want to confirm whether it is true, or we want to do research to find out new knowledge on something that you want.
Okay, thank you. Sarah, are you there? Unmute first.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. We do research to find out more about things. That's what I can say. I think the other guy has said it all.
Find out more. Peter, Ochama Peter.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Why did you do research before getting married? Why did you research on that woman?
I wanted to get more information about her, and also to get maybe she could be having.
So what if you get more information? So what if you get more information?
Of course, now after getting more information, then you see, is this person I'm going to marry? Is it what I've been looking for? Because now marriage is now a life part. Kind of partnership or a life. You sign it for the rest of your life. Is it what will it really be beneficial to me to marry this lady? Because some people you may marry, like from our place, this one thing we normally look at. Sometimes when you marry a woman, you may be marrying a woman who's a wizard. Then at the end, you become a bad person. That's the way research is necessary to find out the facts about this person you're going to get.
Okay, so that means that you want to avoid making mistakes.
Avoid making mistakes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nanyange, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Ejalu. We do research to find out better technologies than the ones that have been existing. Another reason why we do research is to get more accurate information than the one that was existing. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Anything that you touch, everything that your task, including your clothes, came out of research. Somebody thought and tried it out. So new technology is coming out of research. People are exploring out. As of course, Africa here, we are always consumers of other people's ideas. Guys are now in nanotechnology. Guys, as in health now, they have gone to the gene. We are still on tissues. They have gone to the gene, to the chromosome, genetic engineering. As we are still looking for, struggling to make roads, the guys are doing research on artificial intelligence. You've seen machines doing cesarean sections as the doctors just watch on the computer, and the machine is doing a C-section, and in 1 minute or less, the baby is out, and the mother is stitched and she's out. So technology, people are doing a lot of research and to improve science and improve technology. Any other reason, Nambi, Ruth, and then finally Nachi Gude.
Yeah, good morning. We do research to gather more information and also.
So what if we gather more information? Yeah, obviously we want to gather more information. So what if we gather more information?
So that it can be used to discover certain theories. For example, the studies that have been going on COVID vaccinations, because people were like, they bring out so many side effects. So the information gathered could help to identify whether the theories are true or not.
So we want to verify new theories or myths that are there. Okay. Nachi Good.
Yes, good morning. We do carry out research to gather information to help in resolving health problems. For example, Ruth has talked about the COVID-19. Information is being gathered to find the cure through carrying out research.
Okay. Good. Najiko, Hamida, would you like to add any other reason apart from what they have said? Hamida, are you there? Oh, Nabukera.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning. My opinion is that we do research sometimes to find solutions to certain problems.
Yeah, that's the general thing of doing research. Now, I always ask such question in exams, and it's one of the most failed questions. You ask students, as a health worker, provide reasons for doing research, then somebody says to solve problems. Yes, to solve problems. You stop there, and you expect to get 100 marks, 20 marks out of. So here, when such a question is asking, you need to go out and go deeper and analyze what are the other aspects. Yes, I've talked about problems, attitudes, opinions, seeking questions, draw conclusions. You want to become illiterate, forecasting and planning. The Ministry of Health just cannot just say, okay, let us do a lockdown. No, they have to forecast and plan and say, okay, we're going to do a lockdown for this number of days. We've talked about risk reduction in decision making. You're going to, Joy said, if you're going to get somebody to marry you, you have to know much about them. Know that their fathers or parents are not wizards. Know that she's not a devil worshipper, or he's not a devil worshipper. You want to mitigate risk in advance. Now I talked about critical thinking skills. Research helps you to really, and broaden your way of thinking, and you're going to see this as we go along. And then understanding human behavior. Why is your boyfriend behaving the way he's behaving? No, you may be harassing him, but there should be a reason why people behave in the way they behave. And so there are quite a number of ways of doing research. Now, how does this is either research or work? You have a problem and you do systematic ways of solving that problem. No shortcut. It is logical. There has to be a plan. You cannot just wake up and say, okay, let me go and research. I want to marry this guy. Let me go and research about this guy. And then you begin calling everyone, hey, how is this guy? He coming from this